Hi, it's me, Ellen. Today is Sunday, so I thought I will do a little bit of an more off-topic video, and I thought what I could do, and I think something nice I always like watching on YouTube or on videos is book recommendations. So I collected a few books I've been reading or I really like, and the first ones I will show are more work-related books. And then I also let you know what I'm reading or just read at the moment. So here are my more work-related books I want to recommend. The first one that really helped us when we first started to work as freelancers and started to build our own little business is The Dip from Seth Godin. We love Seth Godin, and he is I really recommend his blog and his books for everyone freelancing or starting out doing their own thing or doing something creative and putting creative or their own work or creative work out there. It's a huge recommendation, and The Dip is just a little book. You can read it very fast, and it's just talking about the topic when you have to stick to something, even if it's hard, or when you maybe rather quit and do something you're more like willing to put all your heart into it. So I really recommend this little book. It's super easy to read and it's just refreshing. Then one for us really life-changing book is Linchpin from Seth Godin, and this book it has a lot of marks in it, and we have it for a really long time. I think we are reading it in 2011 or something, and I really recommend it to everyone, again, freelancing or starting their own little business or something, and it's just so inspirational and motivating. And we actually gave this book to some friends of ours or other people, and some really get really into it and they really like it a lot. And for others, I think it's just not the right time or something. It doesn't fit. So I think if you're looking for motivation or inspiration to start something or to start your own business, freelancing business or something like this, or maybe just your own blog project or start something new in general, something you really feel passionate about, I think this is just an amazing book to read, and I really recommend it to anyone. Then another book we were reading, I just picked this one up at the airport one day, and I just wanted something quick to read, and I remember some recommendation of it on some blog, so I recognized it and I picked it up, and we've been reading it. It's also a very quick read. You can read it. It's really simple. Some pages like this one are just quotes or some inspirational quotes. So as you can see, it's really like a motivational book again. And I actually, at the beginning, I didn't really like the title. It kind of, but I think it's meant to be like a provocative. I don't know. But it's a really inspirational book, and it's not talking about stealing. It's more about finding inspiration and then finding your own way of creating and creativity. So I think it's a nice little book to read. Then a book I'm still reading, or I'm about to finish at the moment, is How to Meditate. I really like this book, and I got recommended it also from a blog, I remember. And I always thought about meditation, and I do this like Calm app and meditate a little bit on this one, but I really always thought I don't really understand what meditation is actually all about, what's really behind it. And this book is so amazing. It's very simple and easy to read, and it's like it talks, like, for me it feels it talks to me. I can understand it. It's not too spiritual, or it's like or too like not from this world. It's really practical book, so I really like this, and it's easy to read, and it's not like really work related, but I think it's still especially in today's world where everything is so hectic and so on. I think it's just nice to get into like meditation or some meditation practice. And I know a lot of people like online, I read a lot of people do this too, like from Twitter and stuff. So I think it's interesting for a lot of people nowadays, especially people like us working on the computer and have kind of a hectic work life, being online a lot of times for work. So I think this is a good contrast to do meditation or yoga or something like this. And I know a lot of people are interested, so I really, for everyone who is interested in it, I really recommend this book, How to Meditate. I really, really like it. I'm just about to finish the last pages of it. So books I've been reading in my free time recently, just over the last 2 months or so, are a book we picked up in our local little bookshop, and it's A Wild Sheep Chase. Manuel has read the book a long time ago, and I never read a book from Haruki Murakami. So I really wanted to read this, and I think I started one before, but I never finished it. And it's a really weird book, but I loved the Japanese atmosphere. Since we've been to Japan, I really could relate to it, and it was just an amazing like story, and it got really weird in the end. But I think it's super inspirational and really arty, so I really like to read it. I felt really inspired by it, and I loved the story. Then a super classic book. Actually, this book somebody gave us a long time ago while traveling, and I found it in my dad's bookshelf when we were in Germany in October. So I picked it up and I started reading it again, and it's a good story. I really like it. It's like an old school book, so I like the old school language. It's a little bit difficult for me to read in English, but I just read through it and I liked it. It's a classic. I just like it. Especially I like the story, how we got the book, and that I found it again after a few years, and I just read it again quickly. And one book I'm reading at the moment, actually Manuel gave this to me, is Lucid Dreaming. So something, actually it was mentioned in the How to Meditate too, so it's just an interesting concept I never thought about, and I'm just reading it in the middle of it. So I let you maybe know more about it. I never had a lucid dream, but I think it's just super interesting, and it's interesting to read about the concept and learn more about it. So I'm in the middle of reading this in my free time now. So I hope you liked my book recommendations, and I would love to hear what you are reading, or if you are reading, and if you're reading books, or if you rather read online like blogs or ebooks. Just let me know in the comments below. If you have any recommendations you want to share, I really love hearing from you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye!